no test, just care, just play. Move your way today.
Arms that reach, legs that bend, little flows that never end. Twist and turn, feel alive. Let the rhythm help you thrive.
Respect your body, love its grace. Each small move, a warm embrace. Not too much, just what you need. A gentle dance, your soul is free.
Good morning. I am checking out my new resistance bands. A lot of you have asked me about where you can get them and different kinds and things like that. Well, my wonderful sister Stephanie sent me a set of health, sport, exercise resistance bands, and we'll talk about these more at the end of the workout. But it does have on the package where it tells you the strength of each band. And now with my other set, this dark green, and it's got 3 little dots on it there, was the heaviest or strongest one. But I don't know the weight of it. But these are definitely labeled. And so this green one is 15 to 20 pounds. And it feels about the same as the one that I have. So then there is a blue that is 20 to 25 pounds. And then there's a gray that is 25 to 30. So I feel like this will give me at least 2 more to work into. So I will talk more about the bands in a little bit. But thank you so much, Stephanie. I was so excited to get those. I'm going to go ahead and use this green one this morning. And we've got Vince and Miss Edna and BJ and Stephanie. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, everyone who's watching. If you're new here, my name is Echo. I am 63 years old. I had gastric sleeve surgery in July of 2024. Started out weighing 315 pounds, and I am now down to 207. So that means that I have lost 108 pounds. So I'm very proud of that. I still have a long way to go, but I am getting healthier and stronger every day. And so I do these workouts Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on YouTube at 10 a.m. I do it for 2 reasons. The first reason, of course, is to motivate myself and to hold myself accountable that I show up and that I get my workout in. A second reason is to motivate other people like myself who never exercised or haven't exercised in a long time and maybe have mobility issues and need to start out slow and easy and gentle, and you're not ready to go, to the gym and exercise in front of other people. But maybe you would move your body a little bit at home with a little encouragement. So that's what I aim to do, to motivate you and encourage you, and to let you know that it's never too late to start. You can make wonderful gains, strides, by just moving your body. And just moving your body in a way that you don't normally move in your everyday activities. It's one thing when we retire, You know, the first thing you want to do is no more alarm clock, no more schedule, no more routine, and just live your life. But unfortunately, we're creatures of habit. And after working 40, 50 years, your body still requires a certain amount of activity. And I do best with a routine. Now, not everybody does. A lot of people want to wake up each day and say, okay, what's today going to do? And what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? I like to kind of have some sense of schedule, but everybody has to do what's best for them, what they enjoy, and what they find helpful. Now, I do a series of different exercises that target the areas I'm working on. These are only for example and to give you some motivation, but you do what is best for you. Every exercise can be modified to make it easier. And if you have a problem with your legs, then work on building your core and your arms. If you have a problem with your arms, work on building your legs, and so on. It's all about gaining muscle and keeping our body strong. So good to see everybody in here this morning. I do have it on subscriber only. Hello, Moon over Miami. I do have it on subscriber only for the first 20 minutes. I don't want the trolls coming in. I do have moderators in the chat that will take care of them if they do. However, this is a safe space, a respectful place, and as long as you conduct yourself in that way, you are welcome. So if you hang out, watch the workout, wait the 20 minutes, then you are more than welcome to come in to the chat and comment and get to know my friends and join in. I would have never thought back in July of 2024 when I had my surgery that I would be exercising 3 days a week, or that I would be doing it live on YouTube. However, the more weight you lose, the more strength you gain, the more you are motivated, the more you want to do. And I just really enjoy it. I know that I feel better on the days I work out. And also I walk on the days that I don't work out, so that I'm getting some amount of exercise every day, whether it be from walking or from working out. And sometimes I walk on the treadmill. My apartment complex has a little gym area. I can go down there, walk on the treadmill. I can walk outside and do whatever I need to do. I actually have a covered hallway in between the apartments that even if it was raining, I could go and walk up and down that covered hallway. Good morning, Body Illusion. Good morning, Norma. Welcome in, everyone. I hope everybody's doing good. It is Friday, Funtastic Friday, so we'll talk about that after the workout. All right, good. I'm feeling pretty good this morning, y'all. All right, I'm going to just stretch down. This is good for the core and for the back. And you're just really stretching down as far as you can. I remember a time where my stomach got in the way of me even trying to bend over, or Lord forbid, I would drop something and have to bend down to pick something up. It's terribly hard. But now it's not. Now I can do pretty much anything I want to do. And having lost 108 pounds, that's almost like a whole person, a normal sized person. My granddaughter weighs 34 pounds, 35 pounds. So I always say I've lost 3 of her. All right, go to the edge of the chair, hold the bottom, suck in the core, and you're going to go back and come up. When you engage your muscles, your body releases all kinds of feel-good hormones and chemicals, and you start to feel more positive, more energetic, more motivated. Like, oh, I accomplished something today. I got up and I worked out and I moved my body and it feels so good. So don't stress yourself about it. Don't think you have to start out doing a lot. Go slow and start, easy so you can have room to grow. You can have room to build up. Some of these movements I could do 5, if that, and was happy with that. The more you can do, though, the better it will be. All right, put your hands behind your head, lean back on the chair. You're going to look up, look down, look to the right, look to the left. This is just a simple neck stretch. And if you work at a desk or a computer all day, you're going to have neck issues. So you want to make sure that you always kind of keep that neck limber. All right, now we're going to do the upper abdominal crunch for this upper ab portion. And I lift my shoulders off the chair and curl forward. This is not just, okay, I'm pulling my neck up. You want to actually lift up off the chair and curl forward. And you will feel this in your back and in your abdomen. I now have like 3 distinct separate parts of my stomach. I used to have like a 9-month pregnant belly, and it's really different when you have the skin that can move around, and it kind of will fall where it wants to fall. And sometimes I look down and I'm like, what the heck is that? It's like, oh, that's your stomach. So you have to be prepared for saggy skin and for flabby flab. But all in time, your body will help reabsorb things, and you will tone things up, and things will change. But it is a process, and it takes time. But you have to be happy with your progress. And even if that's just a little bit of progress over a long period of time, I believe this is workout number 79. I've been going since August 1st of 2025. Have I missed a few days? Yes. Injuries, illness, whatever. But you just keep going. You get back on that horse, as they say. All right, let's stand up and shake it out. And just do sit to stand. And remember to push through your heels. Let your legs do this work. That's why I'm not using my arms to push myself up. You can, if you need to, if you don't have the strength in your legs, you can push off with your arms. But once you get that leg strength, then you can just push down with your heels. Push into the floor. And you'll be able to stand up. Excuse me. that my friend Mimi? Yes, it is. Hello, dear. Welcome in. Okay, so. All right, we are going to go up on our toes and then up on our heels. It's like a rocking motion. Some exercise routines, they do all up and they don't go back. They just do the up and then they just do the back. I like to do it in like a rocking motion and do both at the same time. You pick whatever's easier for you. You are stretching your leg muscles. You are working out the calf muscles. And they say your calf is your second heart because all that blood that flows down into your legs has got to come back up to your heart. And if your calf muscles are not strong, they don't help you. That's why people get swollen feet, swollen ankles. Okay? All right, kick up to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, Lisa D. Welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Kick back. This really pulls this thigh muscle. And all the exercises are designed to do different muscles and do them in different ways. You want pretty defined muscles. You don't want to be lopsided. You don't want one side to be more worked out than the other. So always make sure that whatever you do on one side, you do on the other side. So nice to have my bingo friends coming in. Hello, Betty, pre-retirement days. Wonderful channel. She makes all kinds of goodies. And a lot of really good healthy meals too. But very nice to see everybody on this Friday. Don't forget, tonight at 8 p.m., Body Illusion does her Friday night wrap up. I almost said workout. She'll work out your laughter genes. But yeah, join us over there at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and she'll play us some music, she'll play us some funny videos, and we'll have a good chat. So that'll be fun. I like to relax on Friday night. I have my granddaughter Friday nights. I try to get her down, at least laying down resting, if not asleep, and then I go and enjoy the chat over at Body Illusions. That's kind of my Friday night routine. All right, I don't even know how many of those we did, but when I get to talking, I lose count. All right. Let's do some nice squats. Always remember to breathe. Your body needs that oxygen. Okay, start all over. Up on those toes, up on those heels. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, Echo, you are getting it today. I can feel my heart rate going up, which is good. I don't believe it has to be such cardio that you are beating your heart out of your chest. And I also don't believe that it has to be so much that it causes pain. You know, it's not about hurting yourself. It's about stretching and making it feel better. Go at your own pace. I have some people who work out with me. I have some people who start with me and then keep going on their own. I have other people that come back and play the replay and work with me. So it's there in the replay for you. And whatever you want to do is up to you. And I do appreciate y'all just coming in and chit-chatting with each other and showing me moral support. That means a lot. Makes me not feel like I'm here by myself doing it. Oh. All right, so turn the chair back. Now we're going to step up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do that little stretch for the back of the calf and the back of the thigh. Go ahead and do it on the other one as well. Point that toe forward. Oh yeah, feels really good. All right, do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job. Good job, Echo. You're doing great. Excuse me, that cough is still there, y'all. I'm feeling okay, though. Remember to always hydrate and not get enough water. And breathe. That is a sign that you did some cardio. You get that heart pumping. Put the band under one foot. You're going to grab down low, pull up, and then you're going to twist to the opposite side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch feet. Whoops. These are really nice bands. I really like them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So, There's all kinds of things you can do with the bands. You can fold them in half, make them narrower, make a better grip on them, okay? You can put them where you actually sit on them. You can take and put it behind the back of the chair. Get it back there behind the chair, and then you can bring it forward. From that position, you can also go up, up. You could even do kind of a boxing motion if you wanted to. You can put it under the chair or even just under yourself. You could sit on it. You could sit on it. You could wrap it around and you could do your bicep curls that way. And the fact that they're different strengths, different weights, that's the equivalent of you lifting that much weight. So they take the place of the dumbbells or the weight on the machine, and you're using your own body weight and your own body strength. So that's, another thing you could do. You could do lateral raises where you just bring it up from the side. So anyway, experiment with your bands. See what feels good to you and incorporate that in your workout. Now, I have the loop bands also, and I had a set of 5, and this is the strongest one, the last one, and I am still looking to find some that are stronger than these, but I will tell you, this one is very hard for me to do. So it's going to be a little while before I'm ready to move up from this one. Okay, ready? This is just the steering wheel. This is for shoulder range of motion. There we go. And if you have shoulder issues, you can do the shoulder shrugs like that. You can do arm circles where you try to increase that range of motion. I'm being careful not to hit anything. But you can do little circles. You can do big circles. Whatever you need to do. All right. Now I like to do this one, and I call it my archery. It's like I'm stretching out a bow and arrow. I'm going to shoot that arrow. I've never done archery, but I think it's something I would like. So if I'm ever in a situation where I would get a chance to try to shoot a bow and arrow, I think I would do it. I think it would be fun. I grew up very much a tomboy. Tomboy, I think is the term. Anyway, because my dad didn't have a son. He had me. So I learned to fish. I learned to camp. We didn't hunt, but we did garden, woodworking. I learned how to umpire for softball, women's softball, and played softball. Anyway, I just did a lot of things with my dad. All right, here we go. Woo! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a minute to breathe if you need to. Take a minute, let that arm relax. Don't want to overdo it. It's not about causing yourself pain, You shouldn't really be sore the next day. You might be like, oh, there's a muscle I didn't realize I had, you know? Or, oh, I moved that different than I normally move it. And that's what you want to be able to feel. But don't go to the point that you're like unable to lift your arms the next day or unable to walk because you've done so much leg exercise. It's all about pacing yourself. It's all about consistency paying off in the long run. And also, you've got to have some room for improvement. You've got to be able to increase the length of time, increase the weight, and all of that. And if you start out demanding too much from your time and your body, you won't become consistent. You'll be like, yeah, okay, I tried that. I did that for a week or 2 weeks. No, got to do it 3 times a week, week after week, if you want to see results. And trust me, when you start seeing results, that'll be motivation enough to keep going. Because it has been for me. And I was definitely a lazy couch potato. That's how I got to be 315 pounds. And yet I considered myself an active person. I was not active in the right ways. All right, we're going to finish up these arms and we're going to call it a day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! I'm feeling it today, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is sun shining here and 56 degrees out. And I keep telling people spring is on its way. And people keep telling me, nope. We got snow, we got ice, we got cold. And I keep telling them, yeah, but spring is coming. Don't give up. We're almost through the winter. And I know a lot of people don't like winter. They don't like the short days. They don't like the gloom, the freezing temperatures where you don't feel like you want to go out and do anything. I know. I was raised in Indiana, Northwest Indiana by Lake Michigan, for that matter. So I know all about blizzards, being snowed in. It was nothing to get 8 to 12 inches of snow overnight. So you can make it. You have to adapt to your surroundings, but you can make it. Woo! Y'all, that was good. That was very, very good. I did not do my hip openers. We will do that. I have worked up a little bit of a sweat, which is also a good sign that I did enough. My body is reacting, responding to the movement, and that means I'm going to get the benefits. When you sweat, you are getting toxins released out of your system through your skin, and it's very important to do that. A lot of people say, oh, I don't like to sweat. Sweat, being able to perspire, is your body's way of cooling down. Think about it. If you couldn't sweat and your body couldn't cool itself down, where would we be? We would be going in the walk-in freezer or going and getting up in a fan, getting a wet washcloth maybe, and you don't have to do any of that. Let's give your body some time, and your body will definitely cool itself down. All right, let's get this camera up here. I hope y'all enjoyed that workout. I know I did. Whew. All right, so Fantastic Friday. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. I do want to look at this chat. Make sure I acknowledged everybody that is here. And again, I appreciate you so, so much. Each and every one of you. You just make my life so happy. BJ, Norma Kay, Edna, everybody putting in their temps. Akron, Ohio, where Miss Stephanie is, 27. Whew. But that's warmed up, isn't it, Stephanie? Because it's been 9, 7, and below. Yes. And Mimi's Abundant Life was here. I think she already left. Yeah, bye, Mimi. Lisa D. Oh, BJ says, I did the opposite. My dad was never home. Oh. Okay, good. Mimi said, thank you so much. It felt good. Yes. All right, BJ's up 3 o'clock in the morning exercising. That's what it's all about. When does it fit in for you? Yes, I was waiting to see if somebody was going to mention Friday the 13th. Now, I'm not superstitious, so it doesn't really matter to me if it's the 13th or the 12th or the 14th, you know. But happy Valentine's Day for tomorrow, the 14th. Body illusion, using the emojis. Thank you, thank you. Woo. Body illusion dropped her link for tonight. Miss Betty from pre-retirement days, welcome in. Body illusion says, when you do those kicks, it's the feeling of 3D, LOL. Yeah, y'all get to see the dirty bottom of my tennis shoes. Stephanie. All right, I think I'm about to the top. Mimi said, I'm here working out. That's great. BJ says, almost as much as I weigh. That I've lost almost what you weigh? Yeah. 315 was not healthy. Oh, Terry, Associate Minister Reserve Deacon Terry was here or is here. I'm sorry, I missed you. And Moon over Miami. I do think I said hello to him. All right. Great, great, great. If I did not mention you and say hello, please go ahead and put something in the chat so I can acknowledge that you're here with us today. I do like to make sure that I acknowledge everyone. Okay, 33, they're in Wisconsin, where Lisa D is. Ooh, Edna says she's having a heat wave at 35. Oh, Lisa said, thank you, Echo. I appreciate this. Glad I caught you live. I usually do with the replay. Well, I'm glad you caught us live, too. Hey, and there's Miss Daisy May. Hello, Miss Daisy May. BJ says, I have 2 shorts up on Facebook for Friday the 13th. Check them out. Yes, and Valentine's Day is not just about romantic love. So, whether you have a romantic partner or not, share the love. You have friends and family that you love, let them know. Valentine's is a great day to just let people know that you love them and, share that love. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about these bands, and then I'm going to talk about Fantastic Fridays. These are um, IIANJINDUN is the brand that is um, on the band. This is a size, a set of 5. Starts out with yellow, extra light, which is 5 to 10 pounds. Red is light, and it is 10 to 15 pounds. The green is medium, 15 to 20 pounds. The blue is 20 to 25 pounds, and the gray is 25 to 30 pounds. So, like I said, each color is a different strength. Now, y'all see how I double up my green one to do the chest pull, and I can still pull that apart. Now look at on this blue one. Nope. Now, and that's doubling it. I can do it just slightly, one band. I probably can't even do it one with the gray. Very lightly. So that's how you know. The weight is definitely different. But this is why they come in sets. Because you start out at the lowest one and work yourself up. You need somewhere to go. And this is exactly why Stephanie wanted me to have these, because the set that I have, it only went so high in weight. And so, like I said, I've been using this dark green one for several months, and I can pretty well do whatever I want with it. So it's about time to move up from it. So I believe that this green one is about the same strength, maybe even a little stronger than that one. So I will go from that green to this green, then to the blue, and then to the gray. But again, thank you so much, Miss Stephanie, for sending those to me. It will make a world of difference in my workouts. So, Fantastic Friday, open collaboration hosted by Elisa at Creative Moments 92, or her channel name is Stitching It Up, Capturing Country Life, and also co-hosted by myself and by Steph over at Steph's Little Farm. If you don't know those channels, please go and check them out. I'm not sure if I have them in the description of this video or not. I will try to make sure to go back in there and do that if I didn't put them in there. They are wonderful friends, wonderful people. Miss Elisa is in Texas. Miss Steph is in California. So you'll get a little different, view outside. Miss Steph's Little Farm, she has so many cute farm animals, chickens and roosters and dogs and sheep, and she just really has it going on over there. And she's funny. The animals all have names and personalities, and it's really a lot of fun. So check out her channel. As far as Miss Elisa goes, she is a crocheter. She also is a grandmother, so she spends time with her grandkids. She likes to go to the zoo with them and sometimes has videos from the zoo. She lives on a piece of property where they have a pond full of catfish, And in the spring and summer, she goes down to the pond and she feeds the catfish. And it's like the catfish literally are jumping up out of that pond to get that food. And she also has cows. And she's had some baby cows there. So y'all go and check her out as well. She has been having some health issues. And we used to do the Thursday trivia. I'm now doing Thursday trivia with friends, having different people on. Stephanie from the WSFN channel, Body Illusion from Body Illusion World, have been coming and helping me with the trivia on Thursdays. Elisa will be back doing trivia with us as well. I just don't know when she's going to feel up to it. And I'm a firm believer in taking care of yourself first. So I want her to do whatever she needs to do to get herself healthy. But if you're listening, Elisa, we love you and we miss you. And everybody will be here supporting you and praying for you. And whenever you're ready and start back putting out content on your channel, if you need help with playlists or watch hours or whatever, you just let us know and we will rally around you as we do in this community. So I hope that everybody has connected with everyone. You can do #echo to drop your channel link. I believe most of you that are in here have got your blue butterfly wings, which YouTube has changed the blue wrench into like a blue shield or a blue badge. They will remain to be blue butterfly wings here on Kaleidoscope of Happiness because we do use that butterfly icon. Oh my goodness, Stephanie's got a video coming out at 11. Stephanie, we are going to get off of here. I wish you had done it as a premiere. Is it a premiere? If it's not a premiere, we're still going to go over there and we can all go and watch it. Y'all know I love to do room raids. So if you do a premiere after my lives, I'll be glad to advertise it for you and tell everybody, let's go room raid, whether it be Body Illusion or BJ or Miss Betty at pre-retirement days or Miss Edna. You know, whoever it is, whoever's got something they want to advertise, please let me know. If you will tag me, I will do my best to not only share it out, but also to be there to support you. So, didn't know how to do that. Okay, I will help you with that for next time. I would love to have somebody do a premiere or another live stream right after me. You know, it would be fun. And, you know, I would love to eventually, we have our own TV station where we have programming at different times throughout the day. And everybody just tunes in and watches everybody else and supports everybody. And it would be wonderful. There's Fair Brick Studios. If you all are not familiar with them, they do a great job of supporting channels, watching playlists, and sharing people out. I know that they have been instrumental in helping a lot of people get their subscriber count and their hours so that they can become monetized. So check them out as well. Like I said, you can always do #echo to drop your link. If you have a link you want to share of an upcoming video, premiere, live stream, anything like that, feel free to drop it in the chat or let one of the moderators know. We have Miss Stephanie, BJ, Body Illusion. They're the three main moderators, and they will be more than glad to drop your channel link or drop a video for you. Drop a playlist if there's a certain playlist you would like us to watch. Hello, Miss Angela. Angela Critters. I think she came in at the tail end the other day, and I didn't really get to talk to her too much. So, Miss Angela is another wonderful creator, does wonderful cooking videos. And let me tell you something. Miss Angela and Miss Betty from pre-retirement days, Both of them are excellent cooks, but they're also excellent at breaking down a recipe, explaining to you step by step what they're doing. This is why I can't really follow just a recipe out of a book, because I want to know when it says do XYZ, what does that actually look like? What does that actually mean? Because if you don't know all of the cooking terminology, and especially with baking, a lot of science involved in baking, it's kind of hard to follow just a recipe. But when you can follow along with them, and that's the beauty of the video, you can pause it, you can make notes, you can even have them playing while you're making it. Excuse me. And I love, even though I've had weight loss surgery, I don't eat very much at any one time, but I still love food. I still enjoy my food. And I enjoy watching somebody start to finish making something. And that's what both of them do. Miss Angela on Angela Critters, and also Miss Betty on Betty on pre-retirement days. I know Mimi's already gone, but Mimi does a lot of cooking, prepping, um, decorating, things like that over on her channel. Check that out. Y'all know I watch the homesteading channels. I love Miss Susan over at the Hillbilly Chicken Farm or Chicken Ranch. Of course, Gail from Gail's Southern Living, Broken Hearts Ministry, and Gail's Health Journey. I love Miss Heather over at Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. All of those. I love Miss Kathleen with literature. I think it's literature with Miss Kathleen, or her other channel is Alabama, My Alabama Farm Life. She also does the My Chickens, I think, or Chicken Live or something like that, where you can watch your chickens out there in the yard. I just did the collaboration with Tammy from Mountain Grandma and Tina over at Life in the Piedmont. I'm participating in their hashtag CakeFest26 collaboration. My cake recipe's already out there, but there will be a recipe every day the month of February. There's Chef Hit Dice just popped in. Now, if you want to know how to cook, go and spend some time with Chef Hit Dice. He cooks live sometimes, but he is consistent about putting out cooking videos, and he cooks all kinds of food. He's pretty recently been getting into baking. He's been making some pies and things like that. So check him out. He's the one that gifted me the big box of spices. And so when you see me cooking something or making something, which I do very rarely, but when you see me do it and I'm showing you spices, 9 times out of 10, those spices came from Chef Hit Dice, or I've replaced the ones that he sent me because I've used them and I now have more. But I absolutely love cooking with spices now, and I was not that girl. I used to do salt and pepper, maybe garlic powder, maybe onion powder, and that was it. And he has got me using all kinds of different combinations of spices and really experimenting and just, giving something to try. You can try anything once, and then you'll know, did I like it or didn't I like it? And then don't do it again if you didn't like it. But if you liked it, then it gives you that confidence to go ahead and try something else. And that's what I would call myself, is the unconfident chef. I know I can cook well enough to feed myself, but I'm not confident when other people eat my food. And that is what makes me the unconfident chef, because I can't really tell you, do it like this and it'll be good, because maybe it won't be, So I do very simple things that I do know turn out okay. Because I would never try to tell you all something that I didn't know for sure. Anyway, he is also a very nice person, and he's also in California. So check him out, Chef Hit Dice. He is also a channel member. I think I have lots of channel members in here today. Mimi was in earlier. She's a channel member. Body Illusion. Stephanie from the WSFN channel. Miss Edna. Who else am I missing? Y'all let me know if you're in here and I missed you. Anyway, I love my members, and our membership is growing. Our member family is growing, y'all. And I am going to try to continue to do member shout outs, member only content, and share out y'all's videos and watch y'all's videos and give you shout outs in my lives and videos. So y'all hang out there with me, and we're all going to do this YouTube thing together. And it's all about the connection and the friendships that we make. Don't be afraid to let people into your world. You know, sometimes we've been burned. Sometimes we've been hurt terribly by people we loved and trusted. And sometimes that makes us kind of cold-hearted and lonely and not wanting to let anybody in. But I can tell you, there are people in this world that are like pure angels that will come into your life and you'll say, how did I ever live a happy life not knowing this person or that person? So open your heart, open your mind, and love each other. All right, I'm going to close this one because we're going to go watch Stephanie's video, and that is at the WSFN channel. And I'm going to go ahead and drop her link real quick so y'all can go over and watch that video if you don't have your notifications turned on. And there she is. Let me get that. Oops. Trying to operate on my little tiny phone now that I have my bigger phone. This phone seems like it's so tiny. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go. Let's go to Stephanie's. I love y'all. See you over there.